If I let go of my name, my roles, and even my thoughts, what remains? Did I disappear? There's a part of you, an awareness, that notices your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, yet isn't defined by them. That awareness is you. It's constant, unchanging, and undisturbed, even when life feels chaotic. Here's a simple analogy. Close your eyes again. Imagine that you are the sky. Welcome to A Quiet Mind, Fearless and Free, a podcast for those ready to quiet the mind, release fear, and step into the freedom of their true nature. I'm Leah Danley, a trauma-informed psychotherapist and dietitian with over 25 years of experience guiding people beyond the stories that keep them stuck. As the founder of the Quiet Mind Collective, I bring a blend of psychology and spirituality to help you move past the noise of the mind and reconnect with the deeper intelligence within. Each week, we'll explore a question to reflect on with curiosity and compassion. Whether it's taming the inner critic, surrendering control, or finding stillness in chaos, this is a space for deep listening, transformation, and remembering who you truly are. And hey, this podcast is for educational purposes only. So if you feel distressed at any point, it may be a signal that it's time to seek professional mental health or medical treatment. Now let's dive in. Welcome to the very first episode of Quiet Mind, Fearless and Free, a podcast dedicated to helping you quiet the mind, face your fears, and step into the freedom of a heart-centered life. I'm Leah Danley, licensed psychotherapist and dietitian, founder of the Quiet Mind Collective and holistic guide for those seeking peace beyond the busyness of life and the endless chatter of the mind. This podcast is a space for deep reflection, practical wisdom, and gentle encouragement. Together, we will explore how to live with greater calm and confidence as we fearlessly face the traumas of the past in order to let go of the stories that hold us back, all with the ultimate goal of reconnecting with the quiet intelligence within us all. Each week, we will dive into a topic of curiosity, something to reflect on, question, and explore in our own lives without judgment and with compassion. From taming the inner critic to finding stillness in the middle of chaos, and maybe even figuring out why your brain keeps replaying that embarrassing or terrifying moment from 20 years ago. There's something for everyone here. For the first episode, I want to begin where all journeys of self-discovery start, with the question, who am I? It's a question that sounds simple, yet has the potential to transform how we experience life. The potential to take us from chaos to calm. Let's start with this. How often do you ask yourself, who am I? For many of us, the answer feels obvious. I'm a mother. I'm Leah. I'm a middle-aged woman, a counselor, or maybe I'm someone who struggles with anxiety, or I'm someone who is a burden or a troublemaker. What is this layer of identification but the name tags we wear and the badges, both positive and negative, that we accumulate throughout life? So if we aren't just the roles we play or the stories we tell about ourselves, then what is the answer to who am I? Do you think you are your body and thoughts? If so, then do you disappear when you sleep or when there is a gap in your thoughts? Or consider this, when you were 5, what was aware of you? Your body, thoughts, and circumstances changed over time. What was aware of you at 15, 25, 45? How do you know you are still you in this adult body? Something has always been aware no matter what changes. Spiritual teachers like Eckhart Tolle and philosophers throughout history have pointed us to one truth. Our true self isn't found in our thoughts. titles, body, achievements, or even our beliefs, good or bad, about ourselves. It's not like we're an outdated job title on LinkedIn or a participation trophy from third grade. There's something we can only find in the present moment that is changeless and always here. And thankfully, it doesn't require updating your resume. Today, we are asking, who am I, to spark curiosity and reflection. The true answer can't be found in the programmed mind, but can be experienced in the heart. Remember, this is just the beginning of our journey. Be compassionate with yourself when you forget your true self and fall back into the mind's chatter. It happens to all of us. It's a well-practiced program. In future episodes, we'll explore how to work with the past, break free from the habit trails of the mind, and untangle its sticky web. For the next few minutes, let's focus on remembering who we are and stepping out of fear and into freedom as often as possible. So let's take a moment together to reflect. If you're in a place where you can, close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out. Now think about this. If I let go of my name, my roles, and even my thoughts, what remains? Did I disappear? There's a part of you, an awareness, that notices your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, yet isn't defined by them. That awareness is you. It's constant, unchanging, and undisturbed, even when life feels chaotic. Here's a simple analogy. Close your eyes again. Imagine that you are the sky. Feel how expansive and steady your big sky self is. No matter what happens, a fluffy cloud drifts by, a storm rolls in with thunder and lightning, or the sun blazes brightly, you remain unmoved. You don't come and go with each of these appearances, just like you don't come and go with each passing thought or emotion. You are still you, vast and capable of holding it all when you remember the truth. Now imagine watching that storm. You don't have to get caught up in it. You can let it pass through, knowing it's just weather. The sky isn't sitting there panicking about the storm or wondering if the sun is too bright. It simply holds everything with ease. Your true self is like the sky, spacious, free, and at peace. When you stop identifying with every storm cloud of thought or emotion, you find a deeper sense of calm. This perspective allows us to create a little distance from the stories that bring stress and fear. When you remember that you are the sky and not the storm, you can find clarity and freedom. It's the first step in realizing that you are so much more than the mind's chatter. You are the steady, unchanging awareness that holds it all. To help you explore this in your own life, here's a practice you can try this week. Whenever you notice yourself caught in overthinking or self-doubt, pause, then take a deep breath and ask yourself, who is noticing this thought? Who is the one observing? This question helps create space between you and the thoughts that run through your mind. And in that space, you'll begin to notice the quiet, unshakable presence that is your true self. As we wrap up this first episode, I want to leave you with this. You are not the roles you play, the stories you tell, or the fears you carry. You are the quiet presence beneath it all. If this reflection resonates with you, I invite you to follow me on Instagram at Quiet Mind Collective with Leah. In my bio there, you'll find a link to my free 15-minute meditation. It's a simple guide to help you step back from the roller coaster of the mind and reconnect with your heart-centered wisdom. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share it with someone who might need this message, or leave a review to help others find this podcast. Stay tuned for upcoming episodes where we'll explore how to work with the past, navigate the conditioned mind, and untangle its sticky web, one step at a time. And hey, let's make this a two-way conversation. Drop me a message and let me know what resonated with you. I'm here for the stories and the connection too. Until next time, stay curious, stay present, and remember, you already have everything you need to be fearless and free. If this reflection resonates with you, I invite you to follow me on Instagram at Quiet Mind Collective with Leah. In my bio there, you'll find a link to my free 15-minute meditation. It's a simple guide to help you step back from the roller coaster of the mind and reconnect with your heart-centered wisdom. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share it with someone who might need this message, or leave a review to help others find this podcast. Stay tuned for upcoming episodes where we'll explore how to work with the past, navigate the conditioned mind, and untangle its sticky web, one step at a time. And hey, let's make this a two-way conversation. Drop me a message and let me know what resonated with you. I'm here for the stories and the connection too. Until next time, stay curious, stay present, and remember, you already have everything you need to be fearless and free.